Hello all you amazing, wonderful, beautiful people out there. Welcome to today's video, and in today's video we're going to be discussing a beginner's guide to the helmets in Escape from Tarkov. So make sure you hang around for the entirety of the video so you don't miss a thing. Alright, so before we get into the video, I've got a quick disclaimer regarding this video. This video is intended for new Escape from Tarkov players or people who are not very experienced at Escape from Tarkov yet. This video is not an in-depth guide to all the helmets in Escape from Tarkov. This video basically provides the very basic details about helmets in Escape from Tarkov, and then at the end of the video I will be discussing my recommendations for helmets new players or inexperienced players should focus on when playing Escape from Tarkov. Alright. So now to get into the details of this video. So we're going to start out with a helmet overview. So helmets in Escape from Tarkov can be confusing to newer players. So like a lot of other things in Escape from Tarkov, this is a very challenging game. There are 6 different armor classes for helmets in Escape from Tarkov, starting with level 1 being the lowest amount of protection, up to level 6 being the highest amount of protection. For new players though, I highly recommend you focus on level 3 because that's going to be your all-around best use for money in the early stages of the game. So on to the materials that the helmets are made out of. Now, the overall purpose of the materials in Escape from Tarkov and why each helmet has most of the time a different material it is made out of is because the materials in Escape from Tarkov determine the overall repair quality of your helmet if it does happen to take damage from a bullet in a raid. So the materials range widely from armored steel to combined materials to ceramic and everything in between. But you will learn as you go that many materials are a lot better than others. One of the best materials to focus on is armored steel. It is very good at repairing, and it overall quality will last you longer than other materials in the game. On to Ricochet chance. Now this is a little bit of a confusing part about helmets in Escape from Tarkov. Now when it comes to Ricochet chances, it is very similar to the levels of armor class, starting with your low, which in Escape from Tarkov is Ricochet chance is low, or it can be up to Ricochet chances high. Now, for the majority of the helmets, the Ricochet chance is going to be on the higher end, but there are helmets that are medium to low Ricochet chance. And essentially, if you have a high Ricochet chance helmet, that will allow more often bullets can deflect off your helmet. But if you have a low Ricochet chance helmet, majority of the time, all the bullets that hit the helmet will penetrate the helmet, and that can depend on the armor class, if it goes through the helmet or if the helmet absorbs all the damage. It is a very detailed and in-depth part of helmets in Escape from Tarkov, and it has a lot to deal with the ammunition other players are using or scabs and the armor class of your helmet. Majority of the time you want to try to make sure that you always get a high Ricochet chance helmet to make things simple for you, and so you don't have to worry about all the in-depth details of how the Ricochet works in Escape from Tarkov. Alright, so moving on to one of the more important aspects of helmets in Escape from Tarkov is their armored areas of protection. So not all helmets in Escape from Tarkov are the same just in like real life. Escape from Tarkov has multiple different helmets that cover multiple different areas of the head. The head hitbox in Escape from Tarkov is made up of the top, the nape, ears, eyes, and jaws. Those are the different areas that helmets can cover and protect you from certain ammunition types in Escape from Tarkov. So make sure when you're buying your helmets, you focus on these areas and you understand the aspects that this helmet covers of your head hitbox. On to another extremely important factor when in regards to helmets in Escape from Tarkov is your ability to hear with those helmets on. There are a wide range of helmets in Escape from Tarkov, from helmets that completely cover your head and prevent you from being able to really hear or wear a headset, to helmets that cover very little of your head but allow you to have a lot more room for a headset. And then there are helmets that are in between that will cover a good portion of your head and also allow you to have headsets. We won't go into detail on which helmets do what, but Just know that it's an important factor when in regards to picking a helmet and determining what type of situations you think you're going to be in, and that should have a huge factor on your determination of what helmet you should use going into your raid. On to the effects that helmets will have on your character in Escape from Tarkov. Now, this is an aspect that most people that I've spoken to and played with don't really pay attention to when choosing a helmet, because it doesn't seem like it's as big of a factor as like the armor class or the areas of coverage the helmet has. But these are things that can affect your gameplay and affect your experience inside a raid, so they may be something you want to consider. And these effects are the change in movement speed, the change in turning speed, and ergonomics. Essentially, it just all deals with your character and how fast he can move and react when you turn him. So overall, these aren't something I've really concerned myself with, but if you feel like it's a really important factor to you, then I would take them in consideration when choosing your helmet. Moving on to attachments in regards to helmets in Escape from Tarkov. Now, this is probably one of the most confusing areas that new players struggle with when in regards to helmets in Escape from Tarkov, because a lot of helmets are compatible with certain attachments, but not compatible with others. So we're going to start out by discussing face shields, which are very similar to helmets in that they vary in armor classes from level 1 up to like the Alton level 5, where it's very protective. Now, in regards to face shields, they can be very expensive and highly sought after by players, especially aka Chad players or people who like to push PvP content. They tend to like to wear face shields because it has the possibility of protecting you from that one shot that could drop you. So face shields are very good at protecting you from head eyes, which once you get used to Escape from Tarkov, you'll understand how annoying head eyes can be. And another thing with face shields is they do slightly blur your vision when they are equipped on your helmet. And I like to see it as it's like smudge marks on a glasses, kind of how it blurs your vision. And it's not really that noticeable if you're more focused on the other aspects of the game, but it can be an annoyance to some players. So that is something to consider, but I believe that the face shield armor protection is more critical than its effects that it has on your seeing ability. In regards to the other attachments that come with helmets, such as night vision, armored plates, headphones, and other armored protection attachments, this is something that newer players, I believe, shouldn't really concern themselves with because it is very difficult and annoying to try to figure out which attachments go with which helmets in the early stages of the game. Once you hit level 10 and get access to the flea market, you can get access to what's called link search. And link search makes your life a lot easier because you can click on an item such as a helmet and click link search, and that'll bring up a list of compatible attachments that go with that helmet, such as night vision mounts and so on. But if you are concerned with your helmet and you want to add attachments with it, I highly recommend you Google or search up through the Escape from Tarkov wiki what attachments go with which helmet. That's not something I will be going into detail today. So now that we've got past the basic overview of helmets in Escape from Tarkov, this is the part where I will give my recommendations for helmets that beginners should use in Escape from Tarkov. And we're going to start off by talking about the SSH steel helmet, aka the turtle helmet, aka the World War II helmet. This is a helmet that is very highly sought after for beginning players, and it's one that I highly recommend in the early stages of the game. This helmet covers the top and back of the head. It is a class 3 armor. It has a high ricochet chance, 30 durability, and it's a very affordable helmet, which you can get from Ragman level 1 for 22,000 rubles, or you can often find it on scavs or other players in Escape from Tarkov. This helmet is good against low penetration rounds, and it is compatible with the majority of headsets in Escape from Tarkov. But unfortunately, this helmet does not have any additional attachments, so it is a very basic helmet, but it is a very effective helmet early in Escape from Tarkov. Alright, so now on to the second recommendation helmet for beginning players in Escape from Tarkov, and personally this is my favorite for early stages in the wipe, is the 6B47 Ratnik helmet. This helmet is very similar to the SSH steel helmet with the same armor class as level 3, but this helmet covers the top and back of the head and also the ears, so it is one coverage area better than the SSH steel helmet. The Ratnik has a high ricochet chance. It only has 25 durability though. And this is also a very affordable helmet which can be obtained from Ragman level 1 for 2 bleaches through the barter trade, Ragman level 2 for 33,000 rubles, and also Ragman level 2 for 7 Dulk packs. This helmet is also commonly found on scavs and players early on in the stages of the wipe. So this is a very popular helmet for a lot of players in Escape from Tarkov. This helmet also allows for the attachment of night vision, which can be very useful for some of the quests in Escape from Tarkov. This helmet also has a second helmet in the same helmet, but it has a cloth covering. Essentially, it's the same stats all around. It just looks different than the base Ratnik helmet. So essentially, either one will do, but this is my favorite recommendation for beginning players in Escape from Tarkov. On to my third and final recommended helmet for beginning players in Escape from Tarkov. Now this is your more tanky helmet of the three in my opinion, but I still prefer the second helmet as my favorite. So this third helmet is the Kiver-M. This helmet covers the entirety of your head with the top, ears, nape, back of the head, and with its face shield it will cover your face as well. This is a class 3 helmet with a medium ricochet chance. It has 35 durability, and it is also a very affordable helmet that can be obtained from Ragman level 2 for 34,000 rubles. This helmet can also be found on scavs and players from time to time, but this is not as common of a helmet. This helmet has a compatible full face shield, like I said before, and it's the Kiver-M face shield, which can also be obtained from Ragman level 2. This is a class 3 face shield with a high ricochet chance. It costs 27,000 rubles and it's got a 40 durability. So if you're looking for a full coverage helmet with a face shield, this is the one you want to go with early stages in the game. Now this helmet does have a downside where it limits your hearing ability and it will not allow you to have the use of headphones in the game. So this is a helmet if you want to be able to go in a little more chatty, have some more PvP style battles, and be able to take a face shot or two. But this helmet is one that you need to be aware of, that it's going to limit you in the aspects of hearing, which is very critical in Escape from Tarkov. But overall, it is not a bad helmet, and for beginning players, it is a good recommendation. Alright. That is the end of the video. I would like to say thank you for hanging around to this part of the video. And if you did find this video useful and enjoyable and you'd like to see more of these in the future, make sure you hit that like button so that way YouTube will recommend these videos to you more often. Also, if you'd like to catch my future videos and stay up to date on my future content, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Alright, so lastly, a little message for you is this game, Escape from Tarkov, is very difficult and very challenging. It is going to take you time and patience to get to know this game well and learn its in and outs and all the little minute details that come with this game. So remember to stay patient, don't rage too much, and enjoy this game. But like always, guys, do good, do have fun, and do be kind. Hope to see you next time. Peace.